Isaiah.
And I'm Erica, his mama.
Alright, y'all, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about being honest with your relationship status. So, like, my mom wanted to give her thoughts on that and everything.
Yeah, because there was a time when I feel like it was easier to decipher if you are just dating, and I think it's the lingo that I get caught up on a lot. The lingo. I'm just talking to them, or people don't say that's my boyfriend necessarily. They say stuff like we're talking, and or what is the other one?
In a situation.
Dating, and I'm in a situationship, or we are dating but not exclusively, and I just get confused. And I think that as a parent, I always want you to be able to effectively communicate to the people that you are dating about your status, so that there's
no confusion.
No confusion, and you don't want to like be breaking some young lady's heart because she thinks you're something, and you're like, we was just talking, and she's in her mind, that's my boyfriend, and there's a lack of communication. I feel like it should be something that is agreed upon and it's mutual. All these different things have to come in play, because I don't want like your sisters to be thinking they're in a relationship and they're not, or they're like just I'm actually dating two people at the same time, Mom. I'm like, well, do they know about each other? Or is that okay? Is that agreed upon? So what are your thoughts? Is your generation, do they do things different than my generation? Because I was able to be more open, and like if I'm dating multiple people, then that's what it was. If I'm just talking on the phone with only you, you're gonna know that I'm just talking on the phone with only you. But now y'all are texting people, DMing people on social media. You're DMing this girl over here, and this girl over here is getting your text messages, and this girl right here is who you FaceTime. So what are you communicating?
Yeah, a lot of stuff, Mom. A lot of stuff. I mean, I think it just depends sometimes. At the end of the day, like, there are some people who, I just know certain people, and I just know certain people that just, I'm sorry, I just trying to get, because it's a lot I'm trying to process and everything.
Okay.
But like with the girls I've like talked to and dated, there are girls that were dating multiple people, and I was like also like dating multiple. I was okay with it, and
but
like,
y'all talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it. It was there were some girls who, one girl I remember, she just wanted to just be with me exclusively, just date me, and I was okay with that too. And like it was just different things at the end of the day. And it wasn't like I was able to adapt in a sense, like just be like, okay, this is the type of girl I'm dealing with. Is that okay with me?
Right.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then I don't have to continue.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I mean, for me, like at least it's never been an issue just to communicate certain things. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, like I'm just talking to you, or no, I'm talking to some other people on FaceTime with some other people. Like, not been an issue. Like unless that was warranted, of course. Like in a sense that like if we're like thinking about potentially date or seeing something, like being something more, then yeah, I would communicate with her, or she would communicate with me, and vice versa. So I mean, again, it just really depends. At the end of the day, it just depends on the girl.
Interesting. And I guess for me, I just, again, as a parent, I'm always like wanting you all to have healthy dynamics in any type of relationship that you are in. So I think we've always talked about, you got to say something, talk about what it is that you want, or the level of expectation they have for you. And if like, look, you're expecting me to only talk to you right now. I don't want to only talk to you, so I can't give you what you're expecting. And I just feel like it can really minimize heartbreak, disappointment. The more you have these conversations and be open and honest with people. So, and again, these healthy dynamics, some people are like, well, can't we just talk? Why it's got to be defined? And I see that in different TV shows, and I feel like it's very problematic. And I just don't want you to be that kind of man. I want you to be the kind of man that is able to communicate what it is that you want, or what it is that you don't want. as far as exclusivity in a relationship, or I want to only be the only person that you're talking to.
Right.
You know, am I the only person you're talking to? Like, you know, maybe ask the question instead of assuming because you get the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah. Again, for me, like it's like, yeah. If I'm dating her, I'm not expecting her to be like just talking to me like on a first date or a second date and everything. Like I'm not expecting her like, yeah, I'm the only guy she's dating. Like, I mean, I usually go into myself like she's probably talking to other guys.
So you think already like that?
Yeah, just because it's just based on the girls I've interacted with and everything. So for me, I have that in my mind. Then like, if we're like really like seriously thinking about date, like as far as like around the 4th or 5th date, I'll start taking the girl. Like if we went on 4 or 5 dates, I start taking her a little bit more seriously. Like not like in a sense, but just more like, okay, like maybe there's definitely a relationship there, and I think I want to be exclusive to you and everything. And like again, I'll talk to her about that too. I'll be like, oh, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like you want to be exclusive to me, or are you still in a place where you want to still talk to other guys or date other guys and everything? So again, I'm not really per se like afraid to have that conversation with her, just because it's just like, look, I just wanted to be clear and know like if we continue to, or maybe I don't want to date you then if it's like I'm not gonna be the only guy still and everything.
So you wait though. You don't, that's not something you're like talking for how a certain amount of time before you actually go on a first date with this person. And then, but you're already assuming that they're talking to other people at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So then you go on the first date, go on a second date, a third date. You wait until like the 4th or 5th date before
like it goes, it's in my mind and everything. It's in my mind, but then like,
I mean, yeah.
If she's not bringing it up, then I'm not gonna talk. Like it depends on. Like I'm just patient about it too. In a sense, I'm just be patient with her. Like if she doesn't want to talk about that just yet, then that's fine. Like I'm having a good time with her. At the end of the day, she's having a good time with me. Then on the 4th date, okay, I want to like seriously talk about this now. Like, okay, like
that makes sense.
I want to bring it up. So it's more or less about her. Like if she brings it up to me on the 2nd, 3rd date, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Like that's what's up. And then, but again, for me, it's just not that big of a deal. Just yet, just because like.
Okay. And again, I'm older, so I don't know all y'all's dynamics that y'all have to deal with in the dating scene. I pray God I don't have to deal with it. I'm so glad I'm married. I am. Because I can't imagine what you all have to deal with now. Social media, all these different layers to dating. You got dating apps, but I think in my mind, my big thing is you all being effective communicators.
Absolutely. That's
and really helping the person that you are interacting with understand that you're willing to have the conversation. Whether maybe they are afraid to tell you, look, Isaiah, I'm not feeling you, you know, but if you open up that door to converse about it, then, oh, okay, he's cool. He's a cool guy. I knew he was cool. That's why I started dating him in the first place. You know what I mean? But, or maybe for her, she's actually feeling like, man, I could really take this somewhere with Isaiah. I'm feeling him hard, you know, but maybe afraid once again to talk about it. But if you bring certain things up, and again, you know, back in my day, men weren't the best communicators. So it was just like, okay, you know, so for me, I feel like it's very important to make sure you all understand that effective communication. So I just wanted to see where your thoughts were on that. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem. Are you satisfied?
I am. I like it. I like it.
Good.
Good job, Mama.
Yeah, good job, Mama. Good job. So alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also comment down below your thoughts on this conversation and everything. And again, comment down below if you want us to talk about something again, or give our advice to something, or you can also email us again at the418ie@gmail.com, and link to that will be down below and everything.
Thank you.
So that's the end of this video. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.